Hey guys, just want to introduce how the game should set up. As you can see, at first you actually set up this deck and one possess and two demons contract. This is the event cards which I'll explain later. So this was this for. This actually is to indicate the life of the possess. This is actually 1 point. The yellow one is 5 points. So you every time when he loses 1 life, you know that he actually how many life left. So for each person, first you draw randomly for the character card, which hold on, something like this. Just draw randomly so you can get different skills. As you can see, there's pro and cons. Different characters have different skills and benefit and the things that they cannot do. Okay. For each person, when during the start, each person will have 5 cards, hand cards. These are hand cards. And maximum you can only have 7 cards. During the start of your turn, this is the energy. So each person will have only 5 energy. You cannot gain more than 5 energy. So whenever you use the card during your turn, you see there's an indicator of how many energy you should use. So some are 0, some are 3. This is 3. Okay, let's say this is my turn. So what I do probably at first we can't use this kind of cards like prayer. This is meant to cast out the demons, which we can't use right now because we still don't know what's going on with this person. So so just want to share that the idea for us to for this game to work is we need to help this person as he has formed a contracts with demons. So now we know that he has 2 contracts which we don't know what it is. So without knowing what it is, we can't actually help this person. So this Grayson's he have 9 life and 5. This is the relationship points. So in order to reveal the demon's card, you need to build relationship with this person. Just like we build relationship with anyone, you must have the close relationship in order for the person to tell you his or her problem. So this is very important to build relationship. So just want to grab a few cards to show you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I actually have it here, but it's okay. This is the caring card. So when you use it, there's 2 functions of it. So this is the relationship. This is to heal his life. So let's say he lost 1 life, then you can use it to heal it. So if you are using it for build relationship, okay, you put it in front of you. Just leave it there unless you heal. If you heal, then you go to discard pile. So now I just want to build relationship with this person. So for now I have 1 point. Then I spend 1 energy. So you can do as many as you want. It's not fixed. So oh yeah, forgot. During your turn, you draw 1 card. You draw 1 card and gain 1 energy. But previously, I suppose I only have 5 energy. So during your first round, you basically don't gain any energy because you're at your max energy. So now I can continue to build relationship if I want to. So okay, now okay, this T for 2 is a +2 relationship. So just same as well, I spend the energy, I spend 2 energy. So this is basically how it works. So let's say for the 5 points, it means total for all the 3 players, we must have 5 points. Now I have 3 points. Let's say this person will use 1, so gain 1 point. That person probably gain 1 point. Just assumption. So once we have total of 5 points, we can use these cards. Talk it out. So you need to talk to a person, say, hey, what's your problem? So in order to use this card, you couldn't focus. So in order to use this card, you yourself must have at least 3 points. What it actually means is the idea that I came up with, you must have certain foundation for you to actually talk to a person. Although the requirement is 5 points, but as long as you have 3, you actually have good relationship enough with a person that allows you to talk to him. Hey, what's your problem? How can I help you? So just an assumption that we all have 5 points already. This one will go to discard pile and spend 1 energy whatsoever. So now let's say we have 5 points already. Now we can review the demons. So okay. Okay, just want to show. Okay, this jealousy. Jealousy, this is a function. Actually, this one or unique function. Damage this every player of the same gender as a possessor. Let's say this guy, this is the guy. Actually, there's a female character as well. So let's say just assume we have 2 males and 1 female playing these games. So you add up to the damage will add up to 2 plus 2. So every round you deal 4 damage. So I just to explain, just close it back. I want to explain how the game flow works. Okay. Okay. So we start something like this. So each person play 1 turn. After 1 cycle, first cycle, that means everyone done. It will be his turn. So let's say my turn. This person or whatever he does, and this person he does. So this end 1 player cycle. So now before, okay, this is first round. Before this, okay, now 1 cycle, this character will lose 1 life. So now only left with 8. So this demon contracts will deal 1 damage to this person every player cycle. It's like he's suffering inside, but we don't know what happens. So he just keep losing the life inside him. So now left with 1. If we don't help him, by end of the several turns, he will lose all his life and he just can't be saved anymore. So that's the end of the game. So after first cycles, we will start with events card. We will start revealing event cards. So basically, we'll put at the side, but just to show you. Oh, this is a good one. So the requirement I just put down. Okay, the requirement is 1 gift card and 1 carrying or carrying plus. So if you can fulfill this, Demon's contract has no effect during the cycle. Each player draw 1 card. So that means after this cycle. So for event cards, you can fulfill anytime during the player cycle. So okay, we can just leave it there first because I might not draw the cards that I want. So I may not, 3 of us may not have the cards that required. So now this is the second cycle already. So I start drawing a card and gain 1 energy. But however, if you choose to not to do anything at all, like let's say, I actually don't want to do anything, you can choose to rest. If you rest, you actually can draw 1 more cards and gain 1 more energy. So in this case, you can't do anything. It go straight to the second player, but you actually gain more cards and more energy. So this is actually how it works. So just a demo. Okay, so now just to explain a bit on the event card. So it's meant to be here. Mostly Some are, there's a good and bad one. There's demon as well. So just to explain a bit, so during this cycle, anyone can fulfill the requirement at any time during this player's turn. So let's say there's gift. I think there's no gift cards. Okay, there's no gift cards in the game. So you either can fulfill it or you can't, or you just draw cards and things like that. So just assume we have the cards. So carrying class and someone have the gift card. So during any of turn we can choose, or just during my turn or during the last player turn, then he decide to use. Is this criteria is meant like anyone can use it. I can use this carrying and I use gift cards. Let's say these gift cards. Then I use, okay, I fulfill a requirement. It goes to the discard pile and you get the benefit, the rewards. So once you get the rewards, then you just go underneath. So it's same with some other bad one as well, like let's say pay this good one as well. There's a demon as well, but demons will last through not just one cycle. Demon will last through, I just put it at the side, just make it easier. So this is a bad one. So for this overtime, basically OT, you need coffee break in order to disable the fail penalty. So every player lose 1 energy. So how does this work? So let's say we got this, actually not that card just now. Okay, so during this cycle, we not just we need to help this person, we also have other challenges, just like our daily. Some good things happen, some bad things happen. So someone need to have used 1 coffee break to fulfill, but only during this player cycle. So during this player cycle, so let's say we draw a card, we will get the card, or whether we not get a card, so we decided to fulfill, then you will go underneath. But let's say until end of the cycle, no one still have a card. That means you trigger this fail penalty. So by end of the player cycle, everyone will lose 1 energy. So this is a penalty. For this part, everyone have to work together. It doesn't matter who contributes, it's the same. You can be one person or the other person share, it like depends on a requirement. You just contribute together at any time, then you'll fulfill the requirement. There's no need to spend the energy. When you fulfill the requirement, you don't need to spend the energy. It just goes straight to the discard pile, but together with all the requirement in order for it to take effects. So let's say we can't fulfill, then everyone lose 1 energy. By end of that player's turn, the player cycles, we'll review again. So this cards is only meant for 1 player cycle, whether it's good or bad. Let's say this is a good one. If you didn't fulfill, you just won't get this reward. This is for the good one. If you fulfill the requirement, you'll get this reward, but if you don't, you won't get this reward. So that's it. But for demons, you actually need to kill it for it to disappear. This one, there's 1 damage. So every player cycle after end during this character turns, he not just deal 1 damage to this character, the possessed, but also these demons will also deal 1 damage to this player. And this demon have 3 life. Of course, you can use this same token, which I actually have it here, to make it easier to understand, to know what life he still have. So this is just for the demon's card. So for this one, even after 1 cycle, it still remains there. Okay. So probably I just recap again how it works. During the start of turn, you have 5 cards and 1 character card. So character cards you need to go and study for yourself, because every character have different function. Like for this character, you actually can discard one card and reroll the dice. So by the start of the game, we all have 5 cards, 5 energy, your character cards, and each turn you draw 1 card and 1 energy. Just not the first round because your energy is already full. If you choose to rest, you draw 2 cards and 2 energy. So let's say you have revealed the demons. Let's say you reveal this demon. So these demons have 16 life and dealing 2 damage. So after 1 player cycles, like player 1, player 2, player 3, then you go to this person, he will receive damage. But instead of receive 1 damage, he actually receive 2 damage from here. Also, you can put life like this here, some things like this, to put it here to indicate how many life he have. So like let's say 1 cycle ends in this turn, you have to remove 2 life. So that's so you need to kill this demon's contract as soon as possible or as soon as you can. So this actually this one of the unique one. Normal usually you have this the dice. Okay, so if let's say this card and it's not that card, let's say we actually open up this card. So every turn until this possessed turn, you need to roll a dice. So if you roll the dice is number 6, you not just only receive 2 damage, all player discard all cards from their hands. So this is hopeless. There's some normal. There's 2 dice, less punishing, but this one is more punishing one. So the player not just receive 2 damage, but all the players discard all their cards from their hand. Basically start from 0. Okay, so let's say, okay, you have doing very a lot. You're trying to use. There's a lot of cards you can use to cast out demons. So in order to kill the demon's contract, you actually need to use this type of card, like this one, cast out 2 demons. You can discard X amount of cards from your hands and cast out additional demons. I can sacrifice any cards in order to use this to boost the function of these cards. So things like that. So we need to work together to cast out all the 21 for this one, 21 demons in this demon's contract. So there's 21 demons possessed on this contract. So, but even though you cast out all the demons, it doesn't die off. But actually, you need to use contract breaker to break the contract. Even though there's no demons, but it's still there, it's still functional, it's still working. It doesn't mean that it's dead. Actually the contract still valid, just that there's no demons anymore. So so you need to use this card, destroy. The thing is, you need to keep it. You need to use 3 energy in order to break the contract. And yeah, and just want to point out, if you see any lightning on the cards, on top of the cards, it means you can use any turns anytime beside your own turns. So let's say actually that player, let's say that he's the last player, he actually cast out all the demons, and I have this card, so I can actually use 3 energy, all the 3 energy, to destroy this contract. So once you destroy, okay, that's just the first one. So the second one, you actually need to build relationship up to 7 points. So again, we build the relationship, continue, if we can just build it along the way, and until 7 total, then I can use the talk it out again to review the last one. So this is the last one, bitterness. So every time it's the same until the possessed turn. You need to roll dice, and you're dealing 2 damage and 17 demons in it. So I just want to explain this, how this works. The weakness for the weakness, there will be this. For this guy is greed. So if let's say the card, the demon's contract reveal is greed, then your additional trigger factor, which you not just trigger by the number stated on the card, but also including number 4 and 5. So there's a higher chance for this person to be affected by that demon contract. It's just especially weaker to that contract, that kind of contract. So once you kill the last demons and use the demon's contract, break it, and all of you won the game. This basically once you kill it, the last one, you actually win already. We actually save this person. So yeah, that's basically how the game works. And thank you for watching, and hope you all enjoy the game. Thanks guys.